Hey planner friends, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you my 2022 B6 Stalogy setup, and this notebook is my main personal planner for this year. If you are first time here, welcome. My name is Gorica, and this is the third year I'm using B6 Stalogy notebooks as my main planner slash bullet journal. So this year, the only difference between this year and last year's planner is that now I decided to go for a half-year version of B6 Stalogy, and I set this up for a whole year, but now I only have a much less notes pages in the back, but I actually realized that it's working better for me. And I just love the portability and how thin this notebook is. So let's get started with the setup. On these first two opening pages, I have some basically decoration and also this clear pocket where I store currently most used stickers. And this was A4, like a clear pocket or something like that. I cut it down to the size and just glue this with double tape, and that's it regarding this first page. After that, I have separated a planner in some sections. Basically, first part are some yearly spreads. After that, I have all the months next to each other, which is followed by all the weeklies for the year, and at the back I have notes pages, which I'm currently mostly using for some yearly trackers for different segments. So the first spread is this 2022 calendar, and I created this in Canva. I have that in every planner, I guess. So here I always highlight birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, and things like that. After that, I have a vision board, which is separated in a few like live segments. These white spaces I want to fill with some quotes regarding those segments and maybe some key points. Not a to-do list, not goals, but kind of like a direction in which I want to go. So that is it. This is all from Pinterest, and I really love how this looks. Next is yearly mood tracker, and this is the fourth year that I'm using the same layout. I really love it. It's very useful for me. It's a good overview of the year. And here I'm tracking the mood, also some things which are happening once in a while, I guess. So for example, I changed job in January, so this was the first day at new job. I had COVID this week. I'm tracking my period. Our goddaughter was born on this day, so those are like things that I'm tracking here. And as I said, it's very useful for me. Next is kind of like a dashboard. Here I have monthly bills list. Here are all the books that I read in this year. These are like a random, not tasks, but things that I'm doing monthly. Yearly things. Here is a list for my daughter's kindergarten, and basically like a random dashboard. And I really like it. It's very useful. Next is, as I said, the monthly section. So here I have all the months for the whole year, and this is how the clean month looks like. Basically, I set everything up at the end of last year because it's easier for me to have this the same as I would buy any pre-printed planner. So this is ready for use. I only have to fill in the things and also put some decoration if I want. And this is how the used month looks like. I have this section like a regular calendar. Here are all the like here is all the like future planning, birthdays, for example, it's highlighted when I was on a vacation. Here on the bottom I have monthly tracker. I used to have a separate page for this, but I realized that I don't need it, so I used to have like a longer calendar. It was like the whole height of the page, but now I shortened all the boxes by one like line, so now I have enough space for a little tracker there. Here this space I'm using for things which are like goals, not to-do list, but some things that I would like to do during the month. And here are monthly to-do list tasks. So that's how I'm using my monthlies. And after all the monthlies there are weeklies. And weeklies, so here is December index, and basically this page should the idea is to have like a monthly mood board, monthly cover page, something like that here. After that I have all the weeklies during that month. After all the weeklies I have a memories page where I put some like pictures from that month, highlights, and next page is again a mood board cover page for next month, and everything is the same for the whole year. So I set it the weeklies the same as I set it all the monthlies. Here I write down what is the month. Here are the like dailies, and after all the dailies here is October memories and, for example, November cover. And now I will go back and show you how I use the weeklies. So this is the first weekly in this planner, and first from Monday to Friday I was still in my previous Stalogy, so I started using this Stalogy on January 1st, and so this is my basically one daily. All the things that are crossed off, those are tasks. Basically this is to-do list. To-do list doesn't have, for my to-do list I don't put any signifiers. I just start writing in the first like column on the daily, and just when it's done I would cross it off and put this mark. If it's not done I would just move it on the next day or back on my monthly task list. Here this part is written in my evening planning routine, and basically whenever there is a signifier it means that it's already done. It's not a to-do list planning, it's more like a memory keeping, I guess. I would write down anything which is nice, important, anything like for example if I was reading a book, if I was watching a movie, like any random stuff that happens during the day and that I want to have here. Some are for referencing, some are for like just enjoyment or writing them down and using a planner. So basically random stuff, and everything, as I said, everything that is crossed off, it's a to-do list. This part here is for like a weekly overview for the whole week tasks, and here I'm putting mostly like tasks which are not like have to do it, but some things that I would like to do during the week. This is not very like good representation, but I would sometimes put also sticky note or something like that. What I would like to do in the future weeks and months is that I would have like a weekly tasks or something like that, weekly priorities, things that should be done, also focus, something that I would like to focus my attention during that week, and also kind of like a review. That's something that I would like to do for this section in general. And also one more thing that I changed since the last, it's different from previous planners, my planners, is that when I have like empty day, I am just leaving that empty at the end of the week, and after, when I need a space for any lists and ideas or anything like that, I would use that space for it basically. So this day was previously was originally empty, and on at the end of January I wanted to go to the printing store, and I needed a space to write down all the things that I want to print. So instead of writing that down in the notes pages like in my previous planners, now since I don't have many pages in the back, I use this like empty daily space for random lists that I need. And because of that, here I have the index, which signifies where I wrote some things that I need to reference in the future down. So this I don't need to reference in the future because this was specific things that I wanted to print at the end of January. But for example, these I would reference, like things for kindergarten, something like that. So that way I don't have the pressure of filling out empty space at the end of the week, even though I don't have what to write down. Also, I think I'm using like the maximum space that I have here. And also, for example, for this particular list, I really don't need a whole page in the back. And since I'm writing kind of like small, I guess, so this is, I think, very good use of the space. And I'm very glad that I'm using it like this. And also the important thing for me is that I'm not stressing out if I have some empty space at the end of the week. I just go back and use it whenever I need it for random lists, which I would reference at some point or don't. Just so that's it about the weeklies. And now after all the weeklies, I have this like notes section. So all the weeklies are all throughout the year. Here I have two. I'm not sure why I left these two, but doesn't matter. I probably wanted to create index, but since I have only 26 pages for notes, I think that index wouldn't be like very used in this case. So here at the back I have some yearly trackers. So I have trackers for Instagram, YouTube, cleaning tracker and self-care tracker. So for Instagram I'm tracking when I uploaded a photo, stories, and for YouTube so far it's empty. I didn't post for I don't know how long. This is master to-do list, which is more of a like someday list. It's not like a running tasks or something like that. This is more what I want to do at some point. And cleaning and self-care tracker, as you can see, I'm using signifiers because there is not enough space, but I have a legend where I keep all the signifiers. And also this I added here. This is the list of the products, basically beauty products, something like self-care products, I guess, makeup and stuff, and when I bought the new product, just to keep track of that. And that is it for this section here. So 26 notes pages, pen test page. And at the back I have another clear pocket for receipts, weekly planning checklist, and this is a very beautiful thank you card from Serbian sticker brand that I just keep here, and that is it. I'm going to do a separate flip through of this notebook so far. This is just a video for general setup and how I'm using this. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!